growing up as a kid, I used to go to church, and I saw my brother with a guitar, you know, so one was always in the house, and he left for the army, so I had ample time to get in touch with that guitar and get acquainted with it. Although I never, you know, knew much about the guitar, no one taught me, but I used to play one string, so I used to bring it to church with me. And when they, you know, start song service, I always play like the bass and I boom it. So if the song was like, smile a while, you know, and let's say, smile a while and give your face a rest, raise your, you know, and then the musician would come to me and say, and he's a pianist or organist, and he would say, so you just make me laugh because you just play one string. Impress me and play every string the next time you come around.
Yeah.
And then I went home very anxious to learn
the other strings.
The other strings. So my brother came home, you know, to look for mom and dad and all of us. And, you know, I said, why not teach me to play this? So he put my hand on the guitar and on the fret and taught me A, you know. And I was so anxious that I would never forget what he told me, you know. And I play A. And I could remember it. He sang, the wise man built his house upon the rock, you know.
Using the key of A.
In the key of A. And he taught me E and D. And I never forget. And then he would like sing it. So I would sing it when I go to AY. So we go like this. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock. And the rains came tumbling down, down, down. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods went up. The rains came down and the floods went up. And the house on the rock stood firm.
Mad, 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 mad.
And then after a while I started transposing and I was like, yeah. And the members would they start to laugh.
Praise the Lord.
Oh my, this guy seems like he's improving every week, you know.
Yes, yes.
The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. And the rains came tumbling down to the ground.
Yeah.
Rains came down on the floods. You see, so I start mimicking.
You start improvising on it and
people
taking it through
to a different level, and they say, "Oh my!"
So take us back though.
Singing playing at the services.
Yeah, but take us back, please, now to your community. We want to know, like, where in Jamaica you're actually from, so people can get an idea of your childhood and how much of a struggle it was growing up. You don't have to go into details, but just enough for your
growing up, I used to go to Kingsway. It was like I was 12 plus, you know. And then,
so you grew up in the Mountain View area?
Yes, in Vineyard Town.
In Vineyard Town.
Yes, and then I got a scholarship and started going to Dunoon. You know, I went to Arena. The church community was having a youth rally, and then they said, well, why not represent us? And out of 27, you know, contestants at the National Arena, I was so happy to sing there. So, you know, I went and I took my guitar and I started singing, and I got standing ovation. I can give you a little piece of.
Yeah, give us a little piece. I'm anxious to hear, ladies and gentlemen, a little piece of early Paul Diamond.
Yeah, mansion just on the hilltop in the bright lane. We'll never go home, and someday yonder we'll never go under. Those trees there are plus. And you hear
Beavis
that
Plus.
little voice, that's how my voice sounds
Yes,
at that
at
age.
12. Yeah.
Yes.
So you always felt like you wanted to be a musician. This was something that you always wanted to do.
Yes.
Cut. Cut that. Okay,